rise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hey, Regina, what day is it? It's a hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And right now we have light rain, but it's supposed to snow this afternoon all night long. And how's the weather in your neck of the woods over there, Mark?
It is 63 degrees,
Don't say.
and the sun is going to come up today.
The sun's going to come out today instead of tomorrow?
That's right.
First in the chat is Alan. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Midweek motivation. Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. I love, love, love. And that actually kind of goes with our topic for today, which will be ending our rest of our topics that we were talking about already this week. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see y'all. Regina says, good morning, everyone. It's a most wonderful day. Today's quote, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Amen on that one.
Okay.
And Jody, hello, good morning, and welcome. Yes, I do too.
Good morning, Jody.
And that is so true. Let's see, like a sponge soaking up all the kinds of things that I didn't have time to create and learn about what was making ends meet. Amen. Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning, Jay.
Welcome. Yes, I do too. Pay attention. That's right. And yes, we are on the Facebook side as well. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Good
And
morning,
how are you?
Chrissy and Stacy.
Oh, welcome. To the music. Okay. Who you go, girl?
Regina, did we have this discussion last night? Or welcome to the music.
I'm coming to visit Mark. It's 38 dark, but aw. Seems like we're on weather. All right, I have a couple of public service announcements. There's Carol.
Hey, Carol.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And welcome. Let's see here. hello to each other. If you are a member of this channel and you would love to be on with the members rapid fire round, remember you do not have to be a member to be in the chat. You do not have to be a member to purchase, but you do need to be a member to be on the panel. And I do have one spot left on March the 3rd that came available at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are a member, make sure to email me and let me know you would love that spot. Also, for March, the Reseller Community Shop Hop, it is now with only 3 spots left, which that'll be March the 28th. So if you want to be on that one, make sure you email me and let me know for March 28th. And again, I have 3 spots left. And of course, for a Hump Day auction, speaking of that, today we got Miss Marion, we got Carol's Creative Corner, and we also have Jim and Julie will be on the show today. Please keep Miss Denise in your thoughts and prayers. I'm not sure if anybody heard. I'm not sure how she's done through her surgery yesterday, but I'm going to try to keep. I didn't want to call her too early or message her. Get her some rest.
What?
I was in bed by 6:30. I am just sorry, but I needed my rest. Yeah. And then I woke up this morning at 12:52. That's right, got a lot of work done. Yes, I did. So, Mark, don't you have something going on today? You and Mike have something different going on today?
I'm going to be with Janice at 11 Eastern. And then Michael and Denise are going to do their show at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
That's right, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep.
So that's what's happening today.
And tomorrow I will be on. Yes, it's finally tomorrow. Now that I can say tomorrow is the 19th.
Hey, Glenn.
Again, I will be on with Ellen's Enchanted Emporium. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how's that weather down in Louisiana? I hope y'all survived Mardi Gras. I heard some noise on the. I still get the WWL news feed. There was all kind of stuff going on in Mardi Gras down in Louisiana.
You're a little nauseous this morning, Carol. Are you pregnant?
I was thinking the same thing. Girl, just don't name it after me, please. She's been staying outside in that gazebo, that women's cave or whatever she calls it, in the backyard. Toast and tea, girl. Tea for two. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Notice she's not replying. She might have bit her tongue. Denise, hope everything went well. I didn't want to call you or message you. I wasn't sure.
Oh, cool. Good morning, Johnny and Mark. I made it through surgery just fine. Awesome. I'm in a lot of achy pain, but I'll be sleepy a lot. But I thought I'd let you know how good. Awesome, Miss D.
Thank you, Miss D. I just got finished talking about that. Oh, from her Ozempic. Pickles and ice cream. Well, Ms. Denise, thank you for letting us know, and definitely get you some rest. It's always great to hear about things like that. Definitely will keep you in my thoughts and prayers for you to have a speedy recovery. Can't take out yeah, right? Pickles and ice cream. Ozempic. Robert used to take that. I don't think he takes it anymore, though. I don't remember anymore because he's got so many different things he takes. But I don't think he's on that one anymore. I think he used to be on that one. I think that's the one once a week he used to take, but he takes something else now. Yeah. His insurance changed, so he had to change something on that. Also, don't forget, if you see flip-flops and lollipops anywhere in the chat, tomorrow is her birthday. Tomorrow. And I just saw Jennifer come on in the chat. Hello, good morning, and welcome. She said, now I really want to vomit after pickles and ice cream. I hear that, girlfriend. Amy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Amy, you coming in right at the right time, girlfriend. I have a spot open for March the 3rd for the rapid fire round for showcasing of members. If you would like it at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, It is open if you want it. If you want it, whoa, come and get it. Just let me know in the chat. Because you're not on March. But if you want it, you can get it. She'll take it. Awesome. It's filled. Thank you, Amy. It is sealed now. Yeah. I always get the last part of your name. How to spell it wrong. I-T-O. I got you. Now I can fill my list back up. Thank you so much, Amy. So that means March is now filled. April is filled. May is filled and sealed. I'm now in June with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then on the March 28th, Shop Hop only have 3 spots left. Gotcha, Amy. Thank you so much. Yeah. Ellen, thank you so much. Celebrating 12 months as being a member. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all all for suggestions. I'll make a couple. There you go. Tea and honey. It always seems to do the trick. Let's see. Don't forget, next Friday, the 27th, I will be on the co-hosting with Buffalo Picker Defend the Hustle. That's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the 28th, we do have our reseller community Shop Hop. Regina, thank you so much, has been a member for 29 months. Thank you for doing that in the chat. I love when y'all do that. Brain freeze. Squirrel moment. Oh, yeah. Another public service announcement. If you are on eBay and you have a store level where you get a coupon for free shipping supplies, you have 1 month and a week and a half left for this quarter, which is almost here around the door, to use it before you lose it. The reason I thought about that again this morning is because I was going through some tissue to pack an order this morning. It's like, ooh, you know what I can use? Some more tissue. So I hope they have them because I know last time they didn't. So I hope they have some more because I can use some more tissue. Yeah, I love using that kind of stuff for my coupon. There's the link for Michael and Denise's show tonight. Set your reminders. That's right. And if anybody has anything special going on, make sure you let us know. Don't forget, this morning at 10:30, you do have the East Coast Resellers. I'm trying to think of who else is going to be going on. There's all big people going on. Yeah, make sure you check the calendar. But also, don't forget, Flip Flops and Lollipop's birthday is tomorrow. So if you see her, bombard her with happy birthdays. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Auntie Mama, hello. Good morning. Welcome again. Good to see ya. How you doing? I was having fun in her chat this morning. I was working and lurking and commenting as I could. Michael,
Hey,
hello,
Michael.
and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're staying warm if it's cold in your area. I'm surprised
Well,
news of how much snow
He's
California.
in Texas, so I don't think they got to worry about that.
Yeah, these days.
Did you get moved, Michael? Is it done?
I know, was it yesterday? For yesterday, he said he had a couple of more rooms or something to finish moving. I think. So you haven't heard anything about what those explosions were yet in your area?
No.
I see East Coast resellers will be celebrating 2 years tomorrow.
Wow.
Lap together to get. Wait, what? East Coast resellers will celebrate 2 years tomorrow. Their show will overlap our get together towards the end. Everyone go live. Then okay. I didn't know that. So they're not doing it today? Mowers come Sunday for the furniture. Movers come in Sunday for the furniture, but the small stuff is already moved. That's the best way to do it. A little bit at a time, so you don't have to do it all at once.
I don't ever want to move again.
Trust me. Moving from Louisiana to here was the worst move I ever had to do. Because, of course, you have to pack everything, and then the movers come in and they pack whatever. Cause I made sure whatever I wanted to bring with me that I didn't want to go in the moving truck came with me in my large U-Haul that I would drew. So, Yeah, they have show. Yeah, they have a show today. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, it's not fun. It's a lot of work, especially when you're trying to close down two houses and move it into one.
Mm.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I'll never do that again. Anywho,
They never.
I know, but Lord Jesus, I can't see moving two houses at one time again. Thank God we only have the lake house left. We can move that one. This is our forever home. Mark is yeah, it's a lot of work, especially when you're moving from state to state, much less in the same area, which makes it a lot easier sometimes.
Well, Michael,
All righty then.
send me the new address.
Yeah, don't forget to give us your new updated information. Let's see here. Lord Jesus, all right. Yep, exactly. All right, you know what? I think it's time for us to get into our topic of the day. And it happens to be
Good morning.
the logo of it. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So without further ado, let's get into our topic of the day. Let's see, there's a comment in there. Cheryl, Amy says she was fortunate enough. Once I get to the comment, there we go. I was fortunate enough where Mike and I got married and combined homes. The buyer for our home bought all our furniture and garden tools.
Hey, cool.
All right. I hear that, boo.
That was a
That
blessing.
works. Yeah. Well, I didn't have that problem because when Robert and I got together, I was just starting, and I don't know if y'all ever heard that story, but I had all the lawn equipment, the cooking equipment, the baking equipment, everything to do. I moved all of that into an empty kitchen or an empty, yeah, I had no problem. Trust me, I used it every time I needed to. All right, so today's topic of the day, which was a continuation not only from our topic this week, but also from our actual quote of the morning show. If you checked that at the top of the chat, if you came in right at the beginning, Ellen put a nice little topic of the day in there. I'm back. Oh, okay. Today's topic is it's never too late to look at the time you have. It is not who we are or where we are or have been. We cannot worry about the gaps in the time. All you can worry about is the time that you have now and make the most of that time. That is all that matters. People come and go and they return into our lives. Make the most of the time you do have.
Yep. Amen.
I heard this quote the other day. I was watching a show, and that's what came to my mind on this one with our little series we had this week. But it was a whole story about, there's like gaps in stories. And a lot of times those gaps get filled in. And it kind of like was making me think about this with the time gaps when you are friends with somebody or they move and you lose contact, but then you come back and you start talking with them and you lose all that time in between. There's really nothing you can do about it. It's a gap that we can't do anything about. But what you can do is make the most of the time you do have now. Your thoughts on that one, Mark?
Well, I am blessed enough that I have 4 people that I have known for 50 plus years. And it doesn't matter the time that goes by, we pick up right where we left off and just gets even better.
Angie.
I cherish each and every one of them immensely.
And you have to, because sometimes even, say your best friends in high school or that you went to school with, I'm the same way. There are some people that I do keep in touch with that I went to school with that I still contact. But again, there is a lot of gaps in between.
Yeah.
But even communicating on Facebook, hey, how you been doing? Goes a long way.
They know too much. I can't get rid of them.
That's true. That is so true. But again, it's just something that we can't do. We can't worry about it.
No.
But we can fill the gaps up with what we do and can do now, today. My grandmother always used to say, don't forget that yesterday is history, today is your current, and tomorrow is the future. So live for today and do the best you can and fill it with everything you can for that day and do your best to get the best of memories you can get for that day. Live it to the fullest. Let's see. Guys, 10 best poems. 100 best poems. Check that out. Let's see. Amy says Ephesians 3.1 to everything there is a season and a time, every purpose under heaven. That is my favorite Bible. Oh, I like that.
Good morning, Joanne.
Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. That's an awesome point. Talk about the dash.
That's cool. All right, I'll have to check that out.
Okay. Wow, what you did. Interesting. I like that. I'm still friends with most of them. That's right. That is so true. But we can't worry about the gaps. Fulfill it the best you can with what you do have now.
DeBossway, good morning.
Hello, Annette. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I got this one hair that's sticking up that aggravates me out of my ear. I can see it in the corner of my eye. It's like a little elbow. And it's aggravating. Oh, well, I got it out of my eye view.
Hey, Leslie.
Leslie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So, what are some of your memories of things that you live with, memories of somebody that you have those gaps, but you still can stay in contact with? Yeah. And what is your thoughts on today's topic? Yeah, right. I can see it in the corner of my eye. It's like, no, you got to get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. My bestie from college has been in and out of my life since we got married, but life happens and we don't even know each other. And that's true, but again, still staying in touch somehow makes a big difference. And there's nothing you can do about it. So don't dwell on it. Don't let it beat you up or tear you down. Because it ain't going to get you nowhere.
No.
And enjoy the life we do live today. Live it to the fullest. And I think the reason I started living that way and thinking that way was because when I was going through my chemo, that was it. I had to change the way I was thinking of things. But for me, when I started going through and I was getting to the end, and then I became an ambassador for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, that made a big difference for me because there was so many positive people there that I used to do y'all even look at my Facebook group, my Facebook page, you'll see that I used to do, I had a group that we used to walk every year for the Light the Night Walk for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of New Orleans and Louisiana. And what I did was I had a group called Johnny Angel Wings. And we used to grow and raise money. And then we would do the walk every year. And I'd always throw a big, we always had a big shindig before the actual walk. And it was so much fun to be able to meet new people that were still going with the same thing you were going through. And they were uplifting you. And that's why I always love uplifting others because you never know what they're going through. Everybody seems to be going through things differently at that time, but we all basically still do the same thing. We still go through the same thing. But being there for each other, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really made a lot of new friends that way. Friend Matt is like a brother. And that happens. Sometimes things happen and life happens and you get busy. Yes, indeed. Now, I don't know about that last part. I wouldn't be helping nobody bury nobody body. Not me. I like you, I love you, but not like that. No, boo. I would not. That's like my friend Sean in Japan. I call him my little brother. I have a similar situation with my best friend since kindergarten. She comes and gets me in line and always. Yeah, and that's all you can do. Yeah, and it makes you feel good too if you can be there for them, even if they send you a message on social media. I love it. Hey, how you doing? What you been doing? I've been keeping up with a lot of people on Facebook that I went to school with. I love it. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Ashley.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with it. Just don't dwell on what coulda, woulda, shoulda. Can you
Yeah, that's
change?
not gonna do any good.
No, you can't change it. There's nothing you can do about the gap in between your things that you have been, where you're going. Just live for the day. Live it to the fullest. Don't get to see my friends. I don't either, but I know what you mean. Like when I take a trip back to Louisiana, I always make sure to go back and see my friends. Even if it's for 10, 15, 20 minutes at their job or wherever we can meet up. Have some coffee. Yeah. Oh, Johnny, you can call me. Girlfriend. No. Uh-uh. They don't have that on my mind conscious all that time. No. No. Yeah, well, you can forget out here. No, boo. I can't do that. I don't know. I got a conscience. Now again, you do you, boo, but yeah, I'll have a pass on that. How about you, Mark?
Mhm.
That one hair's back. Got it. Thank you, Jesus.
Uh,
It will come down to Vegas. Yep, y'all can do what you got to do, boo. Y'all, yep, go for it. Yeah, I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing, and I don't hear nothing. Look at that. He'll be there in a heartbeat. I just couldn't do that. I don't know. I don't know. I watched too many uh what you call those kind of movies again? Thrillers and like police and FBI and Chicago PD and NYPD and all the PDs and DDs and all that stuff. I could, would, should are the worst words in the English. You right about that. My dad used to always say that. Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If you it was a if was a skiff, you can cross the Atlantic Ocean. I feel like since going through cancer treatments, I had to readjust, and you do, and that's so true. Reflect on who truly are friends, and you know that you will know that because I know when I was going through it by myself, there was really nobody there. Thank God, I had a really nice couple. Bless their heart, they were gothic. Girlfriend slept in they slept in their coffins in their living room, but that didn't bother me. Do what you got to do,
well, that was
right?
Louisiana. Okay.
But again, and our neighbors were the cemetery, which we had no complaints. But every time I had a whole bunch of stairs to go up and down, and I was having to go through my chemo, and I had fresh water delivered to my house. Do you know that my neighbor would take and make sure he got it up to my apartment? It was a duplex. But if I needed it to be flipped into my water tank that I had, he would do it for me. Didn't even ask. They would check up on me. I would cook and I would share with them because they did everything they could for me while I was going through it. And that was the best neighbors I had. Every now and then I'll say, I'll try to reach out to them, but again, they changed their numbers. But he even drove a hearse. I loved it. But yeah, I don't care what they do in there. But they were best friends to me. They were the best neighbors I ever had, besides the cemetery, of course, in New Orleans.
That's true, Michael.
Yeah, you're right about that, I guess. I want to go to Vegas this October for my 70th birthday. 70th? Leslie? No way. I can't believe it. But okay, if you say so. Well, you would know. Or you don't know you nowhere near 70.
Leslie, that's not true, honey.
What?
What happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas.
Randomly choose to go on a adventure with friends, just ask Grandma and Mark. Yeah, you're right about that, huh?
Yeah.
It's not weird at all. No. Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you
Hi,
doing? Good to
Randy.
see you. Welcome. Yeah, that's when you pick your friends, right? Just don't pick your friend's nose. Gen X age like the fine wine. Yeah, you're right about that. I still can't believe that, Leslie. You don't look near 70. Well, you do good, girl. Well, good. All right, Mark, I'm going to go ahead and start dropping the links.
Okay. Would you start doing that?
My cheat sheet.
Let's see, Joanne. I have a friend from grade school who has not always been in my life, but we reconnected at school reunion. We still keep in touch, and she takes me to my spinal injections, and we go to lunch. Oh, okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
My stepmother's going to be 98 years old this year, and she still has lunch and date outs with her friends from high school. Yeah. Yep. Sure does. They even do spa days.
Thank God I had my husband and my church family who took cooked meals for us and sent cards and messages daily. Yep.
There you go. It's those little things that make a big difference.
Yeah. In 1997, I went to Vegas, came back with a boyfriend. Met a guy at a bar on Paradise, and he just happened to be from Kerrville. That was a good trip. Okay.
So is it the same guy as the story? The same guy or two different guys? And which one did you marry?
I wasn't going to ask that.
I'm going to ask because you put it out there in the chat. I'm curious now. Curryville, Texas, Michael. I have a friend and family that lives there.
Well, Randy, it is now. It's not like it used to be.
Never been to Vegas. Never want to go. I think it's always been that way.
It's
Yes, Curryville, no, not Kevin. Okay, so yes, Curryville, Texas, no, not Kevin.
now, granted, if you go with good friends, you will have a blast. But it is definitely. I hadn't been there since. That would have been the early 80s.
I just saw something on. I did not know this.
Oh,
I gotta go find it real quick. Oh, my aunt.
well,
They
see,
just celebrated, got married in Vegas too.
so what happened in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. Hmm. Let's see. Ellen has been here an hour and a half from Vegas for just over. As far as I've been, I've been as far as the airport. Oh, Jennifer got married in Vegas too. That's true, Jay. I will agree with that.
My aunt, which is my dad's sister, and her husband got married 57 years ago, which I did not know they got married in Vegas. Yeah, they just celebrated a 57th anniversary on the 15th. I did look up his Facebook page because that's the only way I keep up with him. That's how we keep
Yes,
it up.
Regina. It was about a year ago.
Yep.
Kevin and I met at a bar here in San Antonio the second week being back from Japan. Took him to San Francisco. Oh,
Aw, 19 years.
and Amy says we got married in Vegas as well, Regina, and 40 of our family and friends went with us.
Aw.
Oh, cool.
I've never been to Vegas. I'm not gonna say I'll never go because it would be nice to. Whenever it's time, whenever I go, I go. Yeah. But again, one day I'll get there whenever it happens. Because I
Well,
still want to go to San Francisco.
once again, you want to go. You want to go with friends, and the people that you go with are going to make your trip for you because it is sensory overload.
Well, the two places that I would like to go that I have not been is San Francisco and Vegas. I am a wedding officiate here in Vegas in case anyone wants to get remarried or renew their vows.
Oh, cool, John.
Patrick!
Patrick.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Look at little Debbie with the ring in the way. All right, I do have all the links dropped in there for Jennifer, as well as the link to come on up if you would like to come on up and join us, either to talk about today's topic or promote your channel. You're more
And
than
I will be back in a minute.
okay. So yeah, y'all more than welcome to come on up and promote what you have going on your channel. And for those that are just coming in, if you didn't hear earlier, tomorrow is Flip Flops and Lollipops' birthday. Shh, don't tell her I said anything. But when y'all see her, tell her happy birthday. Jay, your show was a good show last night. Patrick says he was waiting on questions that he didn't get. I was already in bed, so I didn't get to see it. No, I did not. I forgot all about it because I was in bed early last night. Okay, I just noticed why I can't see the chat. Is it because my computer monitor is covering it? There we go. Move y'all over a little bit. There we go. So, what does everybody got planned for the day? Don't forget, tomorrow is Ellen's Enchanted Emporium, a big event. I'll be there at 3:10. I bet it would be. I wouldn't doubt it. That would not surprise me. I'll never forget when we met up with Patrick. What Patrick? You remember the place that we ate lunch, that dinner at one night with all those different burgers and side of fries? I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'd have to look at my pictures when we did our meetup. I can't remember the name of it. It was good. I know it wasn't Red Robin. I don't think it was. I can't remember the name of it. It was Red Robin. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think it was. Because them fries were different than usual. Jay gets to meet Susie. That should be fun. Yep. I think it was this Friday y'all meeting up, Jay. Yeah, it was Red Robin. Okay. But it was good too. Jay, it was an interesting conversation. I have never considered the library for so much. Yes, indeed. Yep, this Friday. Yes, we have. It's been a while, yeah. We need to meet up again. I was, what was it yesterday? I was watching I came across a video with Irene. It popped up on my main feed, and I can't remember what it was about. She was on the screen when it came up. Our son Ben has been the host at Red Robin for about 2 years in Colorado. He mostly took the job for the free food. Really? I could not eat at a fast food, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still a mystery shopper, but I'm very selective of what I do, because back in Louisiana, I would go to every restaurant they had on the mystery shopping list for the free food, because you do have to pay for it, but then you have to submit an expense report, right? You have to order however it comes. You cannot substitute unless that's your order of instructions. Like they'll tell you what you can and cannot substitute. So yeah, I had to stop that. It was getting to be too much. I didn't make it to San Francisco, San Jose, and San Cruz late Okay. You went to all the Saints, huh? Crazy May Stash unboxing today. I saw her yesterday. She was on somebody's show. She was on that group of people, and he made an announcement that anybody can go and join him now. Let's see. In 7 years of being on YouTube, I haven't only met up with. I've only met up with 4 people in real life. Really?
Oh,
Well, I lost track of how many. I'd have to go to all my different videos and stuff I have because I put them in files after I get home. It's been a lot. I'm trying to get more organized so I can start listing on eBay. I've gotten some vintage jewelry and old cameras I need to get listed. I just recently this weekend organized. I have these, and actually I got these from Patrick. I'll grab the one that's right here because it's full of stuff. These little totes, these little crates. This is my next little box of stuff to go through. What I did was I have these in a little compartment drawer area. And I took these and I put like all earrings, clip-on earrings in one, all bracelets in another, all necklaces in one, and men's like cuff links and things like that in another. And I separate them. And it's so much easier for me. That's how I do. And then I bought these that I use. These are the long trays. They come in a set of 4, I think. 4 or 6. I think it's 4. And these are great for organizing. And then I empty them out. And then I reuse them for something else. When I'm sorting out jewelry, that is. I use them more for jewelry than anything. So, yeah. They're cool. That is so funny. Ellen, there, Red Robin. Look at her. Randy's crafting. I'll be there at Irene's on the 27th. That's right. Remember that I worked at the airport.
oh, Jay, can I smuggle a bottle of full size shampoo in my bag if I meet up with you?
Yep.
I'm kidding.
You need to check out Doug's Raven Chess. That was so cool. I was able to watch him yesterday. When I remembered they were on and I was sitting there in the front of the computer because usually I don't do that too often. That's right. It used to be, yeah. And again, you don't need so much of it. I got you. Yes.
Of course you do, Jay.
I know, Amy. That is so cool. She was able to help you. I like to hear that. It makes it so much easier. Especially when you have it organized in a way that you can just go to a specific area and say, okay, that's what I need. And I have it the same way. I have a bookshelf next to my photo station. I can just grab off of there and do it. And then I do groups of things too at the same time. I'm not going to start. Yes, indeed, Patrick.
I had forgotten all about the 2-ounce rule, and I was going to bring home from California some hot sauce. Yeah, I didn't make it.
What I usually do is if I'm going to move something in my suitcase, I'd only put it in a Ziploc bag. I will also wrap it up, depending on what it is, to keep it from spilling in my suitcase. That's the worst thing I would want is either thing, because I use Cervagina lotion for my elbows, things like that, but everything goes in a Ziploc bag. And then I wrap it to where if something does happen, at least it's in that bag.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, but yeah. I learned that the hard way when I had my pocket knife.
Mm.
It was one like this that you have like the light, the flashlight, your spoon, your knives, your screwdrivers, and all that.
Yeah, they'll confiscate that.
I didn't know that.
I told the guy, I says, well, go put the hot sauce in your break room. Somebody will want it.
And
He
then,
said, nope, it's got to go to the trash.
and then one time I was going from Louisiana to the lake house to meet and do some work. Was that? Yeah, that was at the lake house. And I was bringing some tools because I needed to work on some things there. And I had my own tools, not knowing what was there. Do you know they had me? And thank God they were able to just take and let me check it in because I had it in its own carrying case. They made me check it in as a pickup on the other end. Thank God, because I couldn't bring it on the airplane.
Hmm.
Yeah. If I fly any liquid inside a Ziploc bag, yep, that's what I do. Neutrogena. No, it's Servina, Surgina, Sir, something with the V. VA. Anyway, it's blue and white bottle. But anyway, that's what we all use. Robert and I both use that same kind. But when I travel, I always put them in everything in Ziploc bags, including my toothpaste and mouthwash and all of that. Actually, I'm sorry, but if I want a treatment to free, yes, indeed. That's it. That's it right there. Yep, that's what we use. Um, yep. Yeah, it's got to be 2 ounces or less. I don't fly them all.
I understand, Regina.
I agree with you right there, boo. I got that Dunlap disease. Mm-mm, no, that ain't gonna help me. I get too tired too fast. I won't be able to leave the ground. Brooms in the shop. Oh, that's too funny. Let's see who goes on after us. That's at 10. Did anybody hear anything about the bearded picker? Did he ever get his channel back? I am waiting for Doctor Who to show up in his tortoise. Don't hold your breath. He may show up one day in your backyard. Which one? Yeah, right. How many they on now? I know Robert watches that. I don't. Things when watching that kind of stuff puts me to sleep. It just does. I'll be watching my eyelids before I watch it. Are you into the Doctor Who series stuff? It
No.
doesn't interest me. And I guess because I never watched it growing up either. My mom used to watch all that kind of stuff.
Oh, Randy's going to be on with Don and Teresa in an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, you being a regular over there. You go, girl. You've been busy. Oh, I didn't know that. The tortoise is on permanent display in the front of the Earl's Court station.
Hmm.
Rose, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Any suggestions on cassette tapes? Just donate, depending on what they are. Now, remember, if it's cassette tapes that are like you know how back in the day we used to do those cassette tapes where it's what they call those again? You record your own music on.
Yeah.
You cannot list those. Now you can do things that are like pre-recorded music and all, and it cannot go. It can go media mail, but the ones that are pre-recorded that you do, you cannot send that media mail.
That's weird.
Mixtapes. That's what they used to call it. Yep, mixtapes. It cannot be sent. Bearded Picker is live on his second channel. Okay, good. I wasn't sure what was going on. Yes, I love it. I love that stuff. Um, Now if I have sold, and a lot of times I make sure they have the original jewel to it, the case. Somebody in the background? No. You have to make sure you do have wireless subscribers. I don't know. My numbers have been going down for a while now. Yeah. Oh, you talking about him? I noticed my numbers have been going down. Don't start watching until it comes on. Oh, I don't watch it anyway. But yeah, you can do cassette tapes. What I do is, even if it's used, I only do it if it's actually in its original case. A lot of times I just buy them new sealed. I do much better with new sealed than I do used. A lot of times I just donate them to the thrift shops. Okay, it, or make a comeback. Yeah, and they got them. You can sell them and list them. You can also do them in lots. Um, but look them up and see because if it's a new sealed one, I don't think I have any left because I sell them as fast as I list them. Might have one left in my inventory, but they do really well, especially if they're sealed. What was it I just sold? The 1988. What I just sold was a CD though, when it cassette tape. What's her name? Gladys Knight in the Pips from 1988. Set a CD. Yeah, you can try them in even lots. Yeah. But I would look them up first and see what they're going for. Don't forget, if you have 8-track tapes, even if they are used, they will sell. 8-track tapes are coming back too. I think I'll have one. One is Fast Domino. Hold on, Fast Domino. Yes, definitely look them up. What I usually do is I'll look them up, and if they're not, I'll put them in a lot. Also depends on the genre. Yep, exactly. Look them up. But when you're looking them up, don't look at what they listed for. Look at what the sold comps are.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't pay to look at what they want it listed for because you're never going to get what you're asking for. Yes, and reel to reels too. Yes, anything that has to do with audio and real older type audio media. Yeah, definitely. Don't be afraid to look them up, and also make sure you got the right year and the right like if it's a cassette, 8-track, Blu-ray, all that's selling. What was the other one? CDs, DVDs, all of those. Oh yeah, they're doing really well. Some you may have to sit on for a little while, not sit physically on them, but like you always say, stand behind them, sit on them, and that behind them, and that kind of thing. Yeah. Speaking of, here is 30-second promo of my new channel. There you go. Promo, promo, promo. But yeah, don't be afraid to list that. But I would always check and see what it's sold for. I do really well with the older ones. Even vinyl. I love most of everything I deal with is new sealed. If it's not, I have to play it on my record player, especially 45s and vinyl. I want to make sure it doesn't skip. Make sure it doesn't it's not scratched. And again, I love listening to it anyway, so why not? I have a stack of them I got to go through. I like to listen to them to make sure before I list them. And again, it depends on what they are too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with vinyls, I just sold one not that long ago for Christmas. It was a Christmas one. I also do well with what is it called again? Not orchestra, but like Beethoven and things like that. That does really well too. But with
If
vinyl,
you melt, Ellen, if you melted, then that's Patrick's voice.
what you said about melting? Oh yeah, that's him. Harry Humstone, hello, good morning, and
Hey, Harry.
welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Classical. Yeah.
And a lot of times you can even listen to them to make sure there's not scratches. Again, even though it may look like they may not be scratched, it may not even look like it's warped. A lot of times just listening to it, it's amazing. But yeah, I do both vinyl and 45s. Yeah, they're making a comeback too. I got to get some more listed because I'm getting low. Classical, yep. Yeah, I don't have many left listed, but I have some right here I'm getting ready to list. I all new sealed, but I do have some that I got to play grade because I like to listen to it and play grade it. And I don't grade it high. I just grade it to where what I think it would be if I was to list it. But then I also look at what they're going for, what they're selling for. That's a lot of times I just throw them in my antique booth. We gave our vinyl collections to our daughter's guy. He was thrilled. Yeah. Even older the better. Oh wow. She thinks she's got over 500 classics. LPs I need to sell. I think my biggest profit that I did was when I bought a lot off of YouTube from another reseller for $125. And in the first 2 years of listing it all, that's how long it took me to list, majority of it was all new sealed. I made over $9,000 in profit on that lot. It can happen. That's why I like buying lots. You have to show this week.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Aw. We got you, Patrick. And now if y'all remember too, TQR Video Central does Monday nights. He's still doing his Monday night shows. He does vinyl, which is pretty cool. Him and Dawn, two hip chicks.
Oh, TJ. Yeah.
I paid $5 for about 1,100 records at an auction 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah. And one of the tips I always is no big brainer to me. I always, and I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I have this wooden crate I use. And excuse the camera, I'm gonna turn it a little bit. You see this wooden crate right here?
Yeah.
All my albums are upstanding, not laying down. They're standing right there.
Yeah.
You want to stand them because you don't want them to get warped laying on top of each other. Because the center of them are more heavier and the gaps are on the sides. It can tend to warp if it depends on the weather condition. Stand them standing up. Yep. Always. Especially if they're not in a climate controlled area. Because they can warp. Just no matter where you stack them at, no matter where you put them at, be cautious if it's not climate controlled. If it's in an area where it's constantly hot, they're going to warp. They're going to sag down because the weight of it in the center is thicker than the side of the album. So you'll have the different gaps and it'll start drooping. So that's how you get records that will warp. I don't know if you ever saw some of the people that take these albums, they'll put them on a corner shelf and you see them waving down the like if they're on the shelf and then they're waving coming down because they melted. That's how they do that. Yeah. We had 4 big if you are in a high unit in a hot area, they will. Yep, exactly. 4 big plastic craters. Yeah, even at the lake house, all the ones I have at the lake house, they're standing. Because I was taking them and putting them on a USB drive, a hard drive, especially the ones I liked. Upright, tight, and not attic, basement. Yep, exactly. They're in totes, standing up. I had to throw away about 200 of them due to the very bad. Yeah, you got to be careful because they will get warped if you have a heat or a bad humidity area. So Mark, you're gonna be on today with Janice at what time?
11 Eastern, and it's the 10 for 10 for 10. Come on, it's 10 o'clock Central, 10 items, $10 each. We're trying something new. She's been doing it a couple of weeks, but yeah.
I have some great records from the 60s and 70s, but they got water damaged. Didn't hard discs. Albums were destroyed. Yeah, because sometimes even if they just got watered and they're not warped, you can still wash them. You can wash albums. As long as they're not bad, you know what I'm saying? Or making sure you don't get mold on them.
Michael and Denise will be on at 9 Eastern.
That's right. So, everybody, if anybody would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to join us. That link is at the top of the chat. And don't forget that the Bearded Picker is live on his second channel this week. So go check him out. And as I say before I end each and every show, you're more than welcome to join us after the show's over. And again, as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed day and fabulous day. And don't forget, today at 1 o'clock is our home day auction. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back. Now, I bet Magic Eraser would work, Randy. Be careful with Magic Erasers. You don't want to use nothing abrasive when cleaning records. Just warm water, vinegar, and a little bit of Dawn. That's all you need. All right, and there's a lot of videos on how to do that, too. Yeah, you don't want to use anything abrasive. And y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.